The computer stopped me from talking more, and I couldn't film anymore. I couldn't film more than 9 minutes and 59 seconds. So that's how long it's gonna stop at. That's how long it's gonna stop at 9 minutes and 59 seconds, or probably I can do it longer. Cause there are these videos that are like how long, like 20 minutes. I'm pretty sure. Let's talk about the NFL. Let's talk back about the NFL. As I said, the Browns suck. I was watching this guy named AJ, as I said in part one, and the Ravens, they have a tough schedule. They are going against tough teams. Most of them are tough teams. They're going against the Patriots, the Vikings, and the Vikings have Percy Harvin. They're going against Denver, and they have Sean Moreno from Georgia. They're going against Indianapolis, Pittsburgh, and they're going against GB and G. That's the Packers, and the Packers. They have Clay Matthews and B.J. Raji, and these two guys are good linebackers. They're a good team. They're going to be going against Pittsburgh again, and they're going to win in the last week against the Oakland Raiders, and they're going to be away. Mm. And that's their 2009 schedule. And the next thing I'm going to be talking about is the Buffalo Bills. You know, the Buffalo Bills. The crisis about Terrell Owens leaving the Cowboys. And I'm like, I asked my sister, so then, what team is Terrell Owens going to play for if he's not with the I'm crazy right now. Since he's not with the Cowboys. And she said he's playing with the Buffalo Bills. So then I saw the NFL Total Access, and I was like, March when you decided to play with the Buffalo Bills. And, he's like, the Buffalo Bills are his favorite team, but I don't know why he didn't do that, because I think the first team he played for was the San Francisco 49ers, so I don't know why he didn't switch from San Francisco to Buffalo, or to do, he just switched from San Francisco to Eagles to Cowboys to Bills. I think it's crazy sometimes, like most of the time. I'm like, what? Why didn't you switch from San Francisco and then go to Bills? If the Bills were your favorite team, why didn't go from the Bills to another team maybe later in the season? Because he's crazy and stuff. Um, no, Buffalo Bills. They finished their season as and 8-8. I'm pretty sure as an 8-8, and they they're going against Tennessee in the what is it, in the Hall of Fame week. That's the first game, and I think they're gonna lose that match. My prediction, it's my guess, probably 49 to 38. That's my prediction. I think they will lose to Tennessee, and there'll be a 0-1 in the beginning. And Tennessee Titans, they were undefeated this season, and I'll talk about them later. And yeah, so the next thing I'm going to be talking about is the Carolina Panthers. To all you Carolina Panthers fans, sorry about your loss to Arizona in the divisional playoffs, and I'm deeply sorry about that. I'm sort of happy for the Cardinals, though, and, I feel bad for you Carolina Panthers fans. I know you were upset. That was a big upset in the divisional playoffs at home. Panthers, I thought they would win, definitely. My prediction was 70-14, and it was the other way around. Panthers got 14, but the Cardinals got 30. They got 33, and they just didn't do as good as I thought they would be against the Cardinals. know, that was a depressing loss. I know it was, It was, I was betting with my dad. We bet on a McFlurry. Well, if he won, then he wouldn't do anything. But if I won, he would bet me a McFlurry. He would give me a McFlurry. I lost the bet. I know you Cardinals fans think I'm a fool. People who were rooting for the Cardinals in the division playoffs, I know you thought I was a fool betting with my dad. I know I was, but I did the best I could. I just thought I had the upper hand because the Carolina Panthers are a better team than the Arizona Cardinals, and they finished the record as a 12-4, and the Arizona Cardinals are 9-7. And stuff, so yeah. The next team I'm gonna be talking about is the team that Jay Cutler is with right now, the Chicago Bears. If you know Clay Guida from the UFC, his favorite team is the Chicago Bears. So if you're a Clay Guida fan, and you're a Chicago Bear fan, it's perfect. It's perfect. Because I was watching the UFC, and they said that Clay Guida's favorite team was the Chicago Bears. So I have to put Ultimate Fighting Competition in this NFL preview, National Football League preview, 2008 season. The Chicago Bears, I think they finished their season as a 9-7. Week 17, they lost to the Texans. Texans are good. I thought, that because if Chicago won, then they were in the wild card weekend, and then I think they could have knocked out Arizona in their spot. I think they could have knocked out the Arizona Cardinals in the spot, and they could have gone against the Atlanta Falcons, or the Eagles or the Vikings, or I don't know. And it's just like, well, what do you think of the Chicago Bears? At the end, I'm gonna tell you. In the final part, I'm gonna tell you which team do you think has the upper hand, and I bet most of you might say the Cardinals. I'm gonna tell you which team you have to put a comment. You have to put a comment if you watch this video. You have to put a comment if you watch this video. If you watch this video, you have to put a comment. Sorry if I'm being demanding. I want a comment because in the videos that I have no comments. That's why I want one. I have a comment on that video, but that's by me saying on the comedy, entertainment, or action, I think, saying any comments. That's why I'm saying if you watch this video, you post a comment. Now back to the NFL preview. Chicago Bears, they did good in the season, 9-7, and that lost to the Texans. Yeah, the next team will be the Cincinnati Bengals. 5-10-1. They beat the Chiefs 16-6, and I think they did better than what they did in Cleveland, 14-0. I thought the Cincinnati Bengals were going to do better. I thought they were going to be a better team. I thought they were going to just do better, get more touchdowns, like at least 35 to 3. Like what it's like what the Colts did to the Bengals in week 15. Week 14 when the Steelers beat the Cowboys. I'll be talking about that later. And yeah, so right now, the Cincinnati Bengals, with Chad Johnson, nicknamed Chad Ochocinco, Spanish